All right, all right. We are back, right? And today we have NT Entertainment Tended 4760. He commented on my video. This is when I respond to the comments. So I dropped a video earlier. Y'all can go check the video out, the full video. And he was responding to one of the shorts from that video. So what we do when I respond to the comments, we always go and look at the video that they are responding to, because we gotta make sure we understand. Let me share my camera. We gotta make sure that we understand what it is they're talking about specifically. So let's read what he has to say. Let's look at the video, and then let's give our response, right? And thank you for commenting, right? So he said, I wouldn't trust anything found by Microsoft Copilot. Now, me personally, I don't believe that's true. You can fact check everything that you get from an AI, but you can use Microsoft Copilot and it would be pretty accurate. You can also just ask it to bring up the links, and whatever it's talking about, it will just bring the direct link or file, article, whatever it is you're looking for, magazine, it will just bring it up with it. So then he goes on to say, anyway, whatever false accusation that happened to occur was probably based on some sort of reality. That's a fair statement. Then, so follow me for a second. We went to, I wouldn't trust anything found by Microsoft Copilot. So I'm trying to understand that, and he switched. Anyway, we leave that in the past. So I don't even know why that was kind of said, but no problem. Then he goes on and he makes another statement. Whatever false accusation that happened to occur was probably based on some sort of actual reality. Then he goes on to say, what's more, the common sense belief is if black communities were capable of building such thriving communities, if black communities were, okay, so I don't know if he's being funny there, maybe he's not, they would surely be able to do it today. Nothing would stop them now, surely, so why haven't they? So let's get into that. Let's look at the video. I'm gonna look at the video, read it again, and respond. So here's the video. A thriving black town was destroyed after a white mob. So no, there shouldn't be no thriving black town, right? If we were monsters and we hurt each other and we don't care for each other. But a thriving black town was destroyed after a white mob attacked it following a false accusation. A false accusation, for some reason, would give them the freedom to attack and destroy entire towns built by people that didn't do something. So one person can do something, and now you're burning down the entire town, restarting generational wealth that we're trying to build up. Okay, and then it says survivors fled and the town was never rebuilt. Never rebuilt. A thrive. Now, black town was destroyed after a white mob. So no, there shouldn't be no thriving black town, right? If we were monsters and we hurt each other and we don't care for each other. That's valid. Now, I know in the comments, we're not gonna validate that, right? But that's valid. There shouldn't have been none at all. None. There shouldn't have been none. But a thriving black town was destroyed after a white mob attacked it following a false accusation. So a white mob attacked it following a false accusation. A false accusation, for some reason, would give them the freedom. And if you're looking in the video, the links are right there in the video. Like every link is right here. If I zoom in, you'll see it. I'm already at, look, like right here. BNI, Black Information. This is the links are right there. even though you don't want to trust it, but the links are right there. Just saying. Freedom to attack and destroy entire towns. So they attacked it. I'm talking about all of these towns, right? So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not talking about just one town. Towns built by people that didn't do something. So we're gonna see if that's valid. The whole town got destroyed, and let's see if the whole town did something. So one person can do something, and now you're burning down the entire town, restarting generational wealth that we're trying to build up. Okay, and then it says survivors fled and the town was never rebuilt. Never rebuilt. I don't know why it's skipping. A thriving black. But so let's get into this. Let me see where I'm at. Right. Okay. So let's get back to the comments for a second. Right. So now he said, I wouldn't trust anything found on Copilot. Copilot brought up facts. It didn't tell any lies. So I don't know why you're trying to make that a thing. Anyway, this false accusation that happened to occur was probably based on some sort of reality. And then let's get into that. So let's look. Here I went and I looked it up. So the Division of Library and Information Services. This is Florida Department of State. This is where this happened. This is official, right? I got the official one for you, so we can read what happened. Back then, they got the books all linked here. Journal articles, if you want to read journal articles. Some of them include some of the survivors. Magazine articles, newspaper articles, right? And they have tons of newspaper articles, internet sites, government publications, legislative history, presentations, and media. Okay, so since we can't trust Copilot, I'm sorry, my bad, bro. I'll go and do the research the way you want it done. No problem. It's no problem. Okay, so I personally, I want to go and read the article. I want to read an article from that time. This is from that time, 1923. So right here, it say armed posse hunts Negroes. Armed posse hunts Negroes. Rosewood, Florida, Jan 5 by AP. Armed posses of white men numbering between 200 and 300 white men. So let's imagine 300 white men at one time. This ain't even this is an armed posse. This ain't the military. This ain't cops. This ain't somebody that's actually in power. This is a posse. This is what they said. Imagine if 300 black men in a posse was armed. No problem. Come on, let's continue. This is from 1923 itself. This is the actual article, the actual newspaper. Tonight we're occurring the countryside for Jesse Hunter, escaped Negro convict, search for whom last night in connection with an attack on a white girl resulting in the killing of 2 white men and 4 Negroes and the wounding of 4 other white men. Let's break that down. So like I said in the actual video, so what I'm hearing is they're looking for Jesse Hunter, who escaped. He was an escaped Negro, and they were searching for him. So right there, one person. And with that one person, what I'm reading is he was in connection with an attack on a white girl. They don't prove any of this. Where's the proof? Resulting in the killing of 2 white men and 4 Negroes? So 4 black men died. Who are these 4 black men? How did 4 Negroes die more than 2 black men? I mean, than 2 white men. I don't understand. And then it said, and the wounding of 4 other white men. So how? What is going on? Did one dude, why is it so vague here? One dude shot all these people? So what this got to do with the town, right? I get if Jesse is wilding. If he wilding, okay, you can't control everybody. What does this got to do with one? But what does this got to do with the town? Let's see. I want to see what this got to do with the town. What's this got to do with the town? Additional ammunition has been ordered from Gainesville, and Sheriff Elise Walker told the Associated Press tonight that further trouble appeared imminent. Relatives of the slain Negroes are believed to be armed and are expected to cause trouble if overtaken by whites. You killed my people. So if you come overtake us, we might be a problem. Who are you to come overtake us? Jesse wrong if he did do what he did. But why is 200 and 300 of y'all showing up here? 200 and 300 of us ain't do nothing to this white girl. Does this not make logical sense here? Is that not savage? Is that not savagery? I'm just being honest, bro. I'm just asking, like, okay, so let's continue. Just for a little bit, right? Because I got to answer the other second part of your question. I can't read everything, but you can come read it. I gave you the link. It says, what? Oh, thank you. It's following the clash between the races, the Negro section was fired and virtually was destroyed. This is what Copilot said, but you say we can't use Copilot. And it says 6 houses and a Negro church being burned. All Negroes have fled Rosewood and are believed to be hiding in the woods for protection. So all the Negroes in Rosewood gotta go down for Jesse? Cause y'all, it said it right here. Y'all, they are to be armed. One more time. Relatives of the slain Negroes are believed to be armed and are expected to cause trouble if overtaken by the whites. What do you mean? Why? How are y'all just? What am I supposed to do if I'm overtaken by the whites? Not cause no trouble? Hey man. All right, hold on. But I want to get into this real quick. Let's get into your last point, right? What's more the common sense belief? If black communities were capable of building such thriving communities, they would surely be able to do it today. Nothing would stop them now, surely. So why haven't they? Well, that sounds good, right? Nothing will stop them. That sounds good though. I do hear you, but no, something can stop them. This happened in 1923, what we're talking about here, right? This happened in 1923. Is that the end? Like, hold on, let me ask you something. Did it skip like it's 100 years? Like from 1923, now we're just in 2025? Just nothing else has been up against us yet? Like, let me explain something, right? So then you keep going, right? We had Martin Luther King. He got shot.
It was a nightmare.
I also want to highlight something. Like how you can go check my other videos, right? When I break down and show how Brown University, Stanford University, Harvard University, Chase Morgan Bank, all of these entities that we see today that are very big and powerful, they came up off of slavery. So what I'm saying is, when y'all burn down Rosewood, bro, we ain't come up off of slavery. In my video I just dropped, what did we look at, y'all? That cotton was a $1 trillion company and blacks produced 80% of the cotton for the world back then. Like, so y'all got rich off the back of us. We ain't getting rich off the back of you. So at 1923, when you burn all their stuff down and they gotta run to the woods, ain't no more generational wealth. While Chase Morgan Bank, or while there's still slave owners or whiteys, or that are still in power, still have their money, still passing it down, they gotta restart. Just remember that. So then we continue, right? Of course, I get it. They don't care about the war on drugs. They're just gonna say that's your fault. I understand. I get it, right? I get it. So when they say today, well, why aren't they building it today? We don't try to build communities today. It's no. Do you understand what y'all did every time we tried to build communities? Let me say something first. You understand that any community we build, whiteys will know about it, for one. Like white people, empowered, they will know about it. I don't want to call y'all whiteys, okay? Just white people, okay? They're gonna know about it. They're gonna be able to have their nose in it, even if they don't burn it down. We have figured out on our end, you know what? We're gonna get the money individually, and then we can come together. Because having community, think about the Black Panther Party. Stop with the lies. What happened? We came together, we tried to be our own police, and what happened? What happened? But they killed them off. It's not even just about killing them off. What do you think that do to a number of black people that see that? They probably like, you know what? I ain't even trying to do all that. I ain't trying to die.
It was a nightmare.
Our goal today ain't to be building communities. We try to make it out and make money for ourselves. So that way we can give back to the communities. We don't have to build just whole communities. When you do this, I want to highlight something. When you do this right here, nothing will stop them from doing it today. What I hear or see is that, but y'all stopped them back in 1921. You stopped them back in 1923. You stopped them back in 1919. You stopped them back in 1906. You stopped them back in 1908. Like, does that not matter? While we're getting restarted, you tell me when we restarted y'all communities. When have we burnt down anything of y'all's? When have we released drugs in your communities? When have we redlined your people? When have we had codes against you? When have we made you pick cotton? And it takes time. It is stuff that's still stopping us today. Slavery has impacted us in a way that you don't comprehend or you don't care to. But you can look it up. So like, let's say like when y'all say IQ, right? Y'all like, oh, they got the worst IQ. Let's talk about like Rosewood. They got burnt down out of their houses and had to survive in the woods. Never got a chance to rebuild. And they say your environment impacts IQ. You don't think that what do you think they worried about? You think they worried about IQ, or do you think they worried about trying to survive? When you say why don't y'all do it today, you act like we are in survival mode still. You act like Chase about to give us Chase ain't gonna give us no money. Ain't nobody about to give us no money back. And we are doing it, you know? Just again, individually. We gotta work and come together. I was in LSAN. It was minorities, a bunch of black people that's in STEM coming together. So from that is a community, and we trying to bridge it off and keep building up. It take time on it. It ain't gonna just be no quick fix to fix mental from what conditions we have been in that y'all haven't been in. So nothing is gonna get passed down from slavery to you. No struggles, no minority thought processes, nothing of that nature. What do you mean what's stopping us? We still gotta come up in y'all's world. It's not like we run the actual military, we run the presidency, we run the country. Or then would you really be asking us this? We talking as a collective, not as a, well, LeBron James made it out. No, LeBron James made it out, but the president and everything ran is gonna be majority white. It's not like he made it to a league. All the owners are white. He didn't make it to a league where it's all black owners. He get his money with all white people. What do you mean? And how did they get their money? That's my point. If it's built off slavery. So when you ask that, I'm not trying to be funny, but that's really the reason why. We don't have no slaves to make us billions of dollars real quick, so that way we ain't gotta work. And we ain't gotta re-navigate slavery. Did y'all have to navigate slavery, yes or no? No. And what's the effects that come with that? Not being able to trust your fellow black man at times. And that can trickle down even to this day. And of course, y'all gonna say, well, that's on y'all. Yeah, I know. Because you don't see it from our viewpoint. You telling us to come together and all this on whose land, though? The conquered land that was took from people?
It was a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
You got, for example, like a Jay-Z or a Nas trying to build, they got complexes. You got people like Rallo that done bought their whole streets. Like, it happens in small doses, but since it hasn't been on a microscopic level, people don't care. But again, all the microscopic level stuff that I've been seeing, they run off slavery. Tell me if I'm wrong. Harvard got they fetty off of slavery. Okay, my boy. Now, hopefully you enjoy this and you come back and you have a blessed day. You know, I'm not mad at your comments or anything of that nature. It was just very good to me. You know, this was a very good topic in my opinion, because this is how a lot of them look at us. So I got a page called, like, It's All on Us, right? And that's like one of the shows that I do. I'm just going to it in the bio. We can do it for African Americans today. And the reason why I got that show is for comments just like this. When they say they would surely be able to do it today, nothing would stop them, surely. So why haven't they? When I say we can do it for African Americans today, this is what I'm talking about, okay? We can come together, bro, and we can keep on loving each other and walking, in my opinion, like Jesus. And people like this, they might not understand it, but it's okay, you know? They're not our enemy. They probably have genuine questions, so you know, he's all right. He's not a bad person for asking this in the way that he asked. It was a little condescending, right? Yeah, but it's okay, you know. It's all love. I hope you have a good day, and again, I hope you come back next time.